Zarch versus Mudda's Wake. This is a Group A battle. Dave and Rhea already 1-0 on top of Group A, but who will join them at 1-0? It's Glenny Balls and Marty Mush versus Trent and Robbie.
Glenny Balls very experienced for many good reasons and bad reasons, but he is a winner here. Marty has not played since the opening day where I believe he pulled the losing block. He's been thinking about it for weeks. And then Trent and Robbie, the roommates, they know each other incredibly well. They dress the same when they're ever in there in the TSS. Robbie Fox was the #2 ranked player going into the draft behind Dave Portnoy. And then Marty Mush, I want to add a little note here. He sent Glenny Balls a Sopranos video, I believe, quicker than Smitty did. That's what locked up his draft slot, and that is why he is on this team.
All right, it is our grand finale of this Week 1 matchup. Let's send it down the stream. Spider is with our 2 teams.
Thanks a lot, Jake. Welcome, contestants Triple S, Team Zarch, Mudda's Wake. Couple rules before we get started. Please remain on your side. Players who are not taking a block, please remain within the bright green tape. One teammate inside the box at a time. Now, when it comes to extracting a block, one hand at a time, no using two. That same applies for the retower. Glenny, I'm talking to you. And also, this is your first warning. Should it occur in the game, your teammate will be forced to remove the first block they touch on their next turn. Zarch, do you understand the rules?
Yes.
Your Mudda's Wake, do you understand the rules? One final rule before we get started. Take out your phone now, retweet the stream. If I see it again, I'm taking it away for the rest of the day.
He's not kidding. He will
shake hands now if you would like to do so, and good luck to all the contestants.
Just relax. So phone over here.
Marty, not a fan of Spider.
No,
All right.
Marty's not been in here in a while.
No, August
Spider's
12th.
gotten much more serious, much more locked in. Marty won't want to mess with him. And people will know the custom jerseys, the custom champion jerseys for Zarch, the black patented
This is ours.
Trent.
Oh, I can't go over here?
I don't know. Sweater.
All right, it is time to start things off and entering the square of doom first. Who else but Glenny Balls? It's 2-2 record. However, he has pulled the losing block in both of his losses. The order posted
The
on the
tower
side of the
already
stadium.
twisted.
Just listen to me.
The tower is already
Yeah,
twisted.
look at this tower. This thing is
Glenny
like...
easily scared Marty touched his behind, his tuchus, and he twisted the tower a little bit. And now the tower already has an issue. This is Glenny Balls. This is the Glenny Balls experience, the GBE.
Watch your feet.
Watch your tuchus.
Now time for Trent at 1-3.
You twisted.
Jeff, the preseason records for Trent and Robbie, both 1-3, 2-6 combined. Is that something to be worried about?
No.
Why not?
Not at all. Trent has been a part of some bad block luck. He's been with Rhea a couple times. Good player. Robbie, a good player as well. Not a losing block guy.
move.
I don't really pay attention to anything. We have those stats because we're entering the season. So we can take a look at the type of players they are. But once they get their first match under the belt, it all resets. We get fresh stats. So I would not be worried about those stats if you're a fan of Zarch. A lot of Zarch fans. People love Robbie. They love Trent. Trent's his Jenga block rating not very good there. Minus 7.3. Robbie's is very solid at a 10.4. That's how good Robbie is. Hasn't really had a good winning record. He's 1-3, but he's got a high JVR. Very solid player. The analytics love Robbie Fox. That's why he was ranked number 2 behind Dave Portnoy.
All right, now it's time for Marty Mush. His first pull
Love that
since
chemistry. Love that team chemistry.
12th. That was our opening day of Stool streams, and Marty very rusty. Jeff, by body language, does he seem like he lacks confidence right now? What are you seeing?
No, he seems very well rested. He probably slept on the train this morning, though he's up late with some action. Had a good lunch, I hear. No free advertising. Went to a sandwich place. You have to have the big pants sandwich guy advertiser. He really liked that. So he looks comfortable. He looks happy.
Robbie Fox.
These guys are pricks.
It looked easy.
I mean...
Now back to the top of the
What's
order.
up, Marty? So he doesn't like that.
All
them
like,
pricks now.
we're placing a nice team. You keep putting in... You keep screwing us.
It's trying to win. This thing's wobbling.
I know it's a little wobbling.
Glenny Balls said, a lot of good things happens when he plays. He likes the idea of what we call Glenny Balls magic. That's what we've seen so far here inside the Triple X.
He does have that match. He's been part of some of the most iconic matches in the history of Jenga. Robbie and Trent, methodical, quick players. Robbie Fox, the quickest player in Jenga, easily.
Now another storyline we should touch on, Jeff. It's a big day for Trent. He's got this match. He also has the Bachelorette tonight potential new bachelorette coming in, he said he would do his best to ensure that it's one task at a time. He's not worrying about Tayshia's return.
No.
He's worrying about this match
He also has to
alone.
worry about election break-ins tonight. There's rumors that the election might break in during the broadcast. That would throw him off. So the fact that he is here under all this pressure, under all this concern, it's nothing short of admirable. That's, again, why an awful Reed Tower just now by Marty Mush, by the way. Need to note that.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking
stuff.
shit about us.
That was in the middle.
That may come
That's
back
the
to haunt
worst
him.
placement I've
You
ever
mentioned
fucking
that
seen.
Marty called Team Zarch Pricks earlier. When we talked to him in our pregame interview, he said he's expecting absolutely nothing for them. They're both duds, and that he wants to absolutely plummet them.
Yeah, prick, like you can
Further
prick your
left,
finger.
further
though.
left,
you
Bob.
couldn't say,
gonna move
say
both of them?
nuts, but you can't say
Just
pricks.
just yours.
I think the
Marty was
context.
sloppy with it, so now Glenny can clean it up for him.
I got exposed.
Yeah, now I gotta
Just
deal
yours,
with it.
just yours, further left.
Yeah, so here's what's happening
You don't
right
have
now.
to
By the way,
kiss.
I don't have to.
I want to
Yeah,
know,
be good.
Marty,
Perfect.
I don't believe anything Marty says in a pregame
their
interview.
fault.
He's an athlete. He's going to come in here and mess with people's heads. But his Reed Tower is going to hurt him because now Glenny had to clean it up. That comes back to haunt him. Spider gives him a little bit of a warning, say, hey, don't mess with me. I'm not going to allow that shit today.
All right, so back
Damn
to
right.
Glenny Balls, now the
Fucking
24-year-old from Malvern,
Balls.
New York, a graduate of UAlbany
Not a graduate.
and Baruch College.
Yeah, Barack. Somewhere I think
Baruch, also not a graduate.
Barrage.
What's New Albany? New Albany.
He went there for a little bit.
Go Great
Albany.
Danes, baby.
An inferior
You.
team to the University of
Or,
Vermont in the American
Me?
East.
Yes.
Use your fingers.
It's on here.
No?
Thanks,
Use
Robbie.
your fingers.
Oh, I'm after Glenny.
Yep.
And now on to block number 9 with Trent, who attempts to extract that Tittleman's crest 4 rows deep.
very clean sneakers on Trent there. No scuff marks, no dirt. He actually walks into work barefoot and then places the sneakers on when he gets here so they don't get dirty.
Takes it out, has 3 options up top.
This guy, look at him. It's unbelievable.
He specifically turned that to the left. That was
Unbelievable,
fucking-
this guy.
And now the
You
pressure
think you know something.
shifts back to
think you
Martin
know.
I thought I knew
J.
you, and then you had
Mush.
stale chips
Marty
out of the
0-1.
Philly
That
house.
was one
I
match.
mean,
I heard
Was
it
that
was
losing
you.
block?
I heard it was you.
I heard it was
August
you.
12th.
I have yet to see evidence that it wasn't you.
And there's some inside intel from Philly that said it was you.
Who's the schmohawk that said something?
I'm not
It
sure.
wasn't me. I had popcorn for
they're
breakfast.
they're talking about the chips. Marty left apparently a bunch of bags of chips open at the Philly house. Big cat.
Cheez-Its.
Can you
Very,
focus on the
very
Jenga,
upset.
please?
with
3
it.
bags. 3 bags.
I'll tell you
Can't
something.
They've been
confirm.
calling it the mush.
Balls, it's a little wobbly.
So focus. Stop talking about stale chips.
I don't.
All right, Jeff. Earlier this
Tough when
week,
your
the
reputation's
Purple
on the line.
Hedgehogs
Put on
made
the
their statement.
right
Now,
side, right side, right
break
side,
down
right
the Group
side.
A standings for me.
Yeah, Purple Hedgehogs with a great first match. They
fuck.
won Dave Portnoy's first match. That was huge, a big confidence boost. Dave fired up after the match, immediately said, when are we playing next? He's ready to go. Goose mode. Easily the biggest losers so far through our first wave of games. Not Frankie, but Tommy Smokes, very cocky,
One in the box.
very confident in himself, and it did not pay off. He was
Zark is
embarrassed.
fucking
He's ready to come back.
winners.
However, they are
that,
easily in the
You- I
worst
wish you
shape
could see
out
your
of any
partners-
team
your
we've seen
partners.
so
What
far.
about your
Very
players
solid
over there?
group
You
here.
could drive
All
a
right,
truck through
expecting
that.
some movement in the standings after this match, but let's send it down the stream. Vibs is with the Mother's Wake.
Yeah, gentlemen, I'm standing down here with Marty Mush, who may have committed one of the most heinous crimes of all time, leaving the snacks wide open. Marty claims he didn't. Marty, what's going on?
This is the meanest thing anyone's ever said about me. I would never leave anything stale in my life. I would never do it. I almost cried last night.
Who did it?
I don't snitch,
So you know.
but I think it was Kareem. I left on Saturday and I didn't leave any. I didn't even eat anything. I only ate the popcorn.
You heard it from Marty. Snitches get stitches, but it might have been Kareem. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you, Vibs. Now back to Trent, who is looking for just what will be his second win in Jenga history.
And that's a terrible retower from the previous turn. Trent, nice and neat, smart, and now it's going to be a difficult retower for Mudda's Wake.
You heard him, balls.
Don't be mad at me. You look at the
Terrible
thing you put up there,
retail.
and then
Terrible.
you're supposed to put it
Yeah,
in the middle.
Marty
Be a nice
complaining
guy.
about this. I don't know
I
why Marty's
wanna
complaining. He
win.
should be yelling at Glenny Balls right now. Glenny
Yeah.
had a terrible retower.
If you put it in the middle, it's no big deal. Whatever. I'm trying to win $10,000. Whatever, Ryan.
You look a little shaky too. You need a drink?
What does that mean? You focus.
Let's go. Let's go.
Marty,
Focus on the
Jenga.
Jenga.
It just threw me off too. I don't know how to respond to that.
Yeah. Am I an alcoholic? Is that what just happened? Focus on the Jenga.
Thank you, Glenn.
Can I touch my hand with this
Yeah.
to move it over? Or?
Push it, see if you can.
Oh,
Drops it down low.
Little
Kiss
more
him, bro. Are you serious?
recoil than he expected. Remember, he hasn't played in quite some
I look
time.
so tan
August
right now. Holy
12th
shit.
was his last debut.
All of them.
Unbelievable.
His only debut, I should say.
I do.
Seem to be a little distracted.
I just look tan, you know? What are you gonna do?
The refs got it
It's
out.
November 5th, and I got a tan going, so we go.
Yeah, boys, actually, I'm down here with Glenny right now, and he seems to be a little distracted because we have a new TV screen put in, and Glenny looks very tan.
Yeah, what is it, November 5th today? Looks like it's August 10th right now.
Good. How many balls would you give yourself, Glenny, on your appearance?
5 as always.
Simple man.
Now back to Glenny
touch my
Balls.
ass.
Vib's actually dressed like
You
a
just touched
Nick at
my ass?
Night
No,
character.
keep it in there.
Like a Nick at Night
creeping
dad.
out.
Remember, $10,000 on the line for the winner of this league. Glenny said that he and Marty would have a boys' trip to Vegas if they won it all. How do you think that would go down?
I would have donated to St. Jude.
Hey, that's a lie. You just lied. I like that. I'm a big Vegas guy.
Okay.
I think that's a great
Fucking
gift.
Key West, dude.
I think Glenny should maybe take me on the trip.
What, FT?
I mean,
What are we
Good balls.
Mine is fucking perfect.
what
Are you
is Glenny
kidding right
Balls
now?
doing?
Yeah.
Mine is perfect. Yours isn't perfect. Like I can see,
here it is.
Mine is
Next time.
yours. I can see Vin.
They're good.
And that's
They're good.
that's what Glenny can't be doing. He can't be getting
out
rattled.
of the
That's
box,
usually
Balls.
when he
You're good.
loses matches.
So,
Jesus Christ.
I'm down
Theirs is
Angry
offset.
balls.
Mine's not.
Right, your mother.
You
Angry
idiots put it on
balls.
wrong.
Tony, relax, pal.
Idiots.
It's okay, Glenny. Glenny, very
How
upset,
dare
very
you.
passionate right now. Glenny, I heard talk about a
I was
boys' trip
almost
to
there.
Vegas, but I also heard talk in the office about a rub and tug.
No. Oh my, you people! I have not been to a rubber tug in 3+ years.
Does this mean we're going? Does this mean there's a boys' trip to Montreal?
We should
I have not been
compliment
to a
him.
rubber tug in the United States of America in 3+ years.
I was
so
talking.
No.
So Montreal.
If the borders are open, yes.
I was talking shit
If the
about
borders
you.
are
I was
open,
like-
we're getting rub and tugs if they win. Back to you boys in
I
the
was
booth.
like, I'm not scared, Trent. He's just all scared. He goes, you talk about rubber tugs? I was like, what?
No, Tommy said rubber tug. That's what it was.
All right, Jeff, as this match progresses, let's hear your keys to the match presented by Heineken Hard Seltzer.
Well, my keys for Glenny and Marty was for Balls to stay calm. Breathe. Don't get frustrated. I don't really know what he's doing here. And for
That's a
Team
good-
Zarch, it's the obvious thing. Stay focused. Keep the pace of play up as you see down there. Make sure you are locked and keyed in to every single block. That's the advantage of Robbie Fox. He always is a block ahead.
what is that font?
Jake, I'm just reading you the keys to the match.
Fair enough. Back to Glenny Balls in the Square of Doom right now. We mentioned a
Balls.
2-2 record. However, he has an ABM of 39.5.
Yep.
Both of his losing blocks have come in dramatic fashion.
He's a bit of painter talcum powder on the back left side of his shirt there. Not quite sure what that is.
What?
He's so
Glenny looks perplexed, but Jeff,
What
let's
did you
dive
say?
into the Mother's Wake.
Oh yeah. Right.
What are we seeing
what?
from them
I got a little
specifically in
cum
terms of the
I got a
numbers?
cum shot on me? Jeff,
There's
They're just they're average
I'm lying
players.
down here
Glenny
with
is
Glenny.
solid. He's great on a good team, but together, can they do that? We haven't seen them together. I think that's the thing that sticks out there. Solid player is Glenny Balls, but he's had some good teammates as well. And Marty's got to not do any losing blocks here. We don't have a lot on Marty.
Yeah, boys, I'm down here with Glenny Balls. There is some sort of substance on his shirt, an unknown substance. This is reminding me a lot of '96 in the Clinton blue dress game. Back to you boys in the booth. Whenever I find out what this is.
Kind of gross.
All right, Vibs.
Powder
Keep in mind
donuts.
we have 49
Odorless.
players alive
Jeff
for the
D'Lo handed me the
$500
shirt 3
progressive
hours ago.
jackpot.
If anything,
Question
was fucking
5 says that Marty Mush is going to be the most popular pick to pull the losing block at 35%. Right below him at 34% is Glenny Balls. So the fans not backing
Calm down.
the Mudda's Wake. Trent at 20% and Robbie, a heavy favorite to pull the losing block. Or to not pull the losing
You're not
block, I should say, at
into
11%.
Glenny does not like the theatrics right now, by the way. He just said no trick shots. No trick shots.
Most popular pick
Looks
for
good.
question 6, a fill-in-the-blank question, 37 blocks. That was selected by 13% of the field.
Robbie Fox is quick as ever. There is no stopping his pace.
Whoa.
You gotta
Fix
kiss
that.
those, Bubbo!
Bobby Bones. Oh.
The backhand.
Yeah.
I'm real nervous.
That was a little wild move there.
Do it.
Ballsy.
Pull that one.
Do it.
Ballsy.
Pull that one.
Do it.
Pull that
Ballsy.
one.
Do it. Let's give the people something to laugh about, something to be entertained by after that bore of a last game.
Ballsy. How about you use your fingertips? Stop using your fucking palms.
Jeff, what do you think of the strategy from
Just
Marty
touch on- hey,
coaching
touch on the
Glenny,
blocks
even
if you
though
want.
Glenny is the
Touch 'em
captain
all.
and has more experience?
I think Glenny needs a little, not coaching, but just a little focus.
Shut the
He gets
fuck
a little
up.
too riled up. He doesn't like it. He's mad right now.
Come on, balls. You got this.
But I think he
I
needs
come back and do
Everybody
this
in
one
this
now.
room
Not
is
just in
rooting for you
this
right
match. We've seen
We all want
multiple
you to just get through this
occasions
turn.
of
You guys are all
rough
annoying.
chemistry here, which has really got to be to the delight of our free agent pool.
Exactly. They have to like that. And I think Glenny, despite the fact that he likes Marty, would be very quick to cut Marty if
Try
he
the
gets too
quick
fed
ball
up with
Thomas
him.
did.
Whoa.
Everybody fucking relax.
Be a
please.
woodpecker.
Glenny trying to hold court here.
Whoa.
Shitbagger.
And we are 25 blocks in. Now it's back to Trent,
Take a deep breath.
who
Take a deep
eyes
breath.
that Tittleman's crest.
They
6
are
rows deep.
So quick.
Reminded, Trent went to jail.
He did go to jail.
People are rooting for that.
Some more tilting.
Jail or stale chips. I don't know which one's worse. I don't know which one's
You
worse.
should be in jail right
Oh,
now.
yeah. I'll let the people decide.
Tower leaning in the wrong direction for.
Who?
I think everyone right now, they want to balance it out a bit, and trying to place it on that side would
One
do
hand.
so.
Yeah.
He would stabilize the balance of the tower.
We've seen a two-hand violation in both matches
Hold
so
for
far
replay
today.
after
Will
this
these players
field
play
game.
clean or break the rules?
Verbal confirmation. Wait, we haven't.
We almost saw one
after this point.
from Trent
Don't
as
touch
he
the
tries to
tower.
polish up
Right, right.
this turn up top.
Yeah, Trent, an experienced player, but almost did have a violation, but he escapes without
That's
it.
good.
And it's
No
clear.
issue
Here's a
there.
look at that one.
Good
Yeah,
boy.
he nearly had the two.
Hold.
Okay, a pretty good throw, a confident throw.
He does it again.
Robbie doesn't care about trick shots. He said, Trent, trick shot it up, my man.
All right, go ahead.
If it's successful, what do I care? Glenny said, no trick shots on our team.
Now it's Marty Mush.
Push it.
26 blocks into this match.
Good.
Again, what's at stake here? A tie for first place
You can still
in
do one. You
Group
got
A
still
with the
one more
Purple
row, okay,
Hedgehogs. The loser
No,
will
that-
join the
the high- yeah,
basement
that
of the
one.
standings with Goose Mode.
I actually
It's
think
very,
Marty was going for
very
that bottom block.
scary
The way
up
the
there.
tower's tilting because of it being twisted on the first move. Removing this block would make this
I
tower
almost just used to
very,
Yeah, you better put that other hand in
very
your pocket.
wobbly, Jake. This could be a game-ending move.
All right.
60 seconds to pick a block.
Balls hated that.
What?
Yep.
Ball's not a fan of the hijinks from
And I don't know if you caught that, Jeff. Marty was caught off guard by Spider's 60-second clock. That is a new rule since he played on opening day.
Yep, true. You have 60 seconds to pick a block.
Mush
Spider.
doesn't know what he's doing. He's
He
completely
abandoned that
rattled.
bottom block.
45
I'm
now.
telling you,
Completely
Jake,
watch the
the
tape.
tower might have fallen down had he pulled
What about right here?
I don't think the balance is good enough yet.
Yes, that one. What about that one?
No.
No.
Great job
he's gonna
there.
bring
The
his
finger
hand
touch.
up.
Glenny
Don't
not
get
able to
fouled.
go
That
into the
would've
box.
That would've been
Marty
A1.
following the line of the finger to see
30
where he was
seconds.
going.
You got to go
pick
for
a
the bottom
block.
one.
30 seconds, Marty.
Do I have to
30
pull it or
seconds.
just...
To pick it.
Now
Just
under
pick
30
it.
All right.
seconds.
Don't worry, boss. I'm chilling.
He has plenty of time. People panic with 30 seconds. That's a lot of time to test out the tower.
Not that much time.
That's tough.
I mean, well, now we got
15 seconds now to pick a block.
15 seconds.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's it.
He has movement on that west side.
That's it.
A
Yep.
lot of movement.
Slow and steady wins the race.
And it's out. One place to go.
You son of a bitch.
The retower. All right, let's take a deeper look at what Marty just did here, or Marty and Glenny doing ET or something.
No,
like
no,
that.
this was really smart, Jake. What they were doing here, Glenny's not able to go into the box, so he's pointing. And what Marty did was
hell was
Marty
that?
touched
The
his
hater said there
finger.
would be teamwork.
He
That's what
followed
hater
the
said.
line of Glenny's finger to see what block he was pointing at. That was a great, smart, tons of team chemistry move there by Glenny Balls and Marty Mush.
Mudda's awake in the clear right now. In the square of doom, it's Robbie Fox, the 22-year-old from
wobbling.
Little Ferry, New Jersey.
For rarity that Robbie Fox has to pause. A lot of loose blocks around this tower, but the weight, like I said, is very much shifted towards where he is standing, the west, I believe.
Yes,
It's
the
interesting
west
for
side.
Bad
Is
with
it on?
directions.
I knew he
Done
was gonna go for the
50 of these, Jake.
We
Still
saw a
bad.
hanging tower in our first match, not in our second. Robbie attempting to make it indeed the case in our third.
This is risky. But if he can pull it off, boy, does he put
What do
Glenny in a
if
tough
once you
spot.
pull that out, what's going to happen?
Don't you fuck
I
it
hope
up,
it
Bob.
doesn't go that way.
You know what?
It's out.
Wow, risky move. He said, screw it. Let me just pull it. And this one is leaning very hard, Jake.
Really did not.
A hanging
Sometimes
tower.
You gotta just do it. You gotta
Now
take
all
that
the
leap.
pressure on Glenny Balls, who is quick to remove that one on the penultimate row.
Keep your hands in the pocket.
Wow, Glenny
I don't
Balls,
like
confident.
that at all.
This is one of the most unstable towers
Yeah, I don't
I've
know.
seen
Triple hanging tower.
at around
I don't
the
like that at
30
all.
block mark. We're at 28 right now. It is leaning
Where?
the west side where Glenny
Is
is
that okay?
standing
Yeah,
right
you're
now.
good.
I have no idea
for
what
the
Trent's
GoPro
going to
one?
do here because this thing could topple at any second.
This one?
Maybe.
I'm not sure how they're going to even be able to
this might
even this
topple.
thing out.
Those are some big hands there.
I'm not sure if they're able to tower it the way they can to even it out without Spider asking them to straighten the blocks out. They might be just kind of shit out of luck at this point.
You know, you don't know, Jeff.
Thanks for the commentary, Spider. That's why he's the best.
Fuck.
Those are some corn hands.
Fuck is right,
Let's see
Trent
what
Daddy.
Trent has
Aw,
up
damn.
his
Yeah,
sleeve
Trent.
here.
Oh,
Good, fine
Another
Trent.
crest.
Known for the softest fingers in the office.
All those up top.
Yeah, it's
One of
really
those gotta be. One of those gotta be loose.
Oh, it's a little. Oh.
Some more
Oh
tilting.
baby!
Oh, it's a twisted tower
twisting.
again.
Stay calm.
Which way is it
The
fall?
Mudda's Wake getting confident.
We're not confident. Trust.
I would say to your left.
Oh, big daddy.
Fuck.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
big
Stay
daddy.
calm.
shit.
Glenny
Fuck.
and Marty
Deep breath. No fucks.
gaining
Stay
excitement.
It's
You got
twisting
this,
more.
You got
But
it.
if he's successful, he leaves Marty with a terrible
calm.
tower to go after.
He rips it out. It's good.
Smart pull by Trent, an experienced player.
Only one space
Great
to go.
ball.
There's our Sky Cam
Great
brought to you by
retower.
Heinrich Hard
Great
Seltzer.
turn.
Play around up top.
Hanging towers just
Pounded.
hit different, Jake. This is not going to be easy for Marty because no matter where he goes, this tower is leaning very significantly one way.
Spider just
Play around
sneezed in
the
his
top a
Heinrich
little
Hard Seltzer umpire's chair. Caught Marty off guard.
Gotta be a few loose.
Bless you,
I
Spider.
think my equilibrium's off.
You're what?
Yep.
Marty
How about
knows
this one
the
right
word.
here?
Does he know the meaning?
Ballsy.
I'm trying to help. I don't
We're
know.
fact.
You're
Calm down.
tagging me out of your shirt.
Marty
doesn't
thinks
bother
it's
you like
over. Marty's saying they're fucked.
Look up top more. You gotta be more up top.
There's a lot of
My balls on this side.
Watch that
Fuck.
second hand.
Glenny
Going in
big.
the other team's
Wow.
dugout. The other team's
Unreal.
dugout. You see
Heinous
that-
move from Glenny.
You see that lime green
Okay,
piece
yeah,
of tape
yeah,
under the
yes. Work
total
on that.
blocks graphic? That
Nice
is
and
the
easy.
middle
Use
point.
those
You
long
cannot
fingers.
step over. There it is on the bottom right of your
That's what I'm
screen once
saying.
again.
Use those fucking long
Separation
fingers.
of the dugouts.
Marty has super long fingers.
Slow and steady, baby.
Row
The wood
4.
dogger.
He might have found a good one here. Robbie Fox locked in though, looking for
God.
that next move. These next 3 or 4 moves are going to be pivotal,
You
Jake.
sure you can't get it out more on there?
Because this thing is just set up in a terrible way in terms of how it's leaning.
Come on. Fuck you.
Poking through.
Good lord.
Now measuring his fingers.
This is a gross visual. His tongue's out and everything.
Try using your other fingers to like push the blocks back if that makes sense too. I don't know. Just
Push it back in, take it out the other way.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I'm not saying that. Don't listen. Yes, slow and steady wins the race. Slow.
More movement from this Tittleman's crest.
Nice.
And it's out. Can go anywhere he desires up top. Chooses the
That's
middle.
good. Great.
He's safe.
Great job by
great.
Marty. He found that soft and easy block. Did Robbie find
fucking
one,
guy.
though, during the process of his pull? It looks like he did.
Quick removal.
That's just what he does. It's why
From
he was
Robbie.
a number 2 ranked player going into the draft. He's always a step ahead.
Bob just has good mojo.
And now he's going to balance it out. That's a key move because if he balances it out here, that means Glenny is going to be forced to put a block on the side of the tower that
block
it's
over here
leaning towards.
moves if he's-
Meaning a wrong move,
know if that's
a poor
like-
placement, a drop of the block could topple the tower.
You got it.
This thing is dangerous.
I believe in you, Ballsy.
Just needs some yard work up top to complete this turn.
Whoa! I think he's good, though. He's going to step
Are we good,
out
Spider?
with no issue from Spider.
It's good.
Spider okays him.
Awesome.
Back
Well
to
done.
Glenny Balls. Top of the order, block 32.
Wanted to make that turn short, put the pressure back on.
Thumbs up. Good job.
Glenny considering his options.
No, it's a good job.
Spider, not amused by Marty's antics today, said, "You haven't been here in 2 months. You don't know. I don't mean bullshit anymore. I mean business. Not putting up with that crap." That's what Spider's saying down there.
Hey, both.
Smart guy.
Oh, he gets rid
Oh,
of
the hat is off.
Shit.
Balls means business right
shit.
now.
The widow's peak is out.
I got scared by
Expands-
That was his good luck charm.
He expands the brain,
He's
the
been
widow's
good
peak.
until he took the hat off. People are going to call it the hat.
Remember, the widow's peak got shaved last year. Taken off his head.
Is this going to be the hat game? Every turn was perfect until he took his hat off.
No.
60 seconds to pick a block.
This thing is
Glenny
leaning so much to the left.
still evaluating what the best
Take your
move is.
Take your time.
This is legal, right?
Yeah, slow.
Is it? Count 'em.
It's 4.
Spider, is this one legal?
Yep.
Count 'em.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Stop listening to them.
I mean, well, never mind.
This is a
Hard
good
to
deal.
tell from our vantage point, Jake, if that's going to be a good pull.
wanna try that
He
one?
seems very locked in on it.
Bob.
Doesn't have much time to
Slow.
discover another soft block. This may have to be it for
Slow.
balls. Working so far, Jake.
Careful, because now the middle's wall with 2 balls. Top to
Stop.
bottom, this thing
Stop.
is just, it's like Jello. Looks like Jello that you smacked like a fat ass.
Robbie getting very
cracked.
descriptive.
Glenny laughed. Robbie
Glenny.
almost able to break him.
Glenny got it out.
Who's slapping ass like Jello?
Now the tower, though, the weight will shift towards Glenny.
Fuck out, balls. Run.
Looks to
Run,
be good.
balls.
Is that good?
Looks good.
Fuck.
You got it.
All right,
He made
back
that a
to
little
Trent
Yeah, he
now.
did. Nah, I don't know about
33.
Yeah, that one. You pull that out. Done.
Hey, you're fucked.
Don't listen to that. They said that last time, too.
Trent confident in this pull, though the weight
I don't
will
fucking know.
shift again.
Yep.
The weight will
Yep.
only lean
Yep.
more
Yep.
that
Yep.
side.
Yep.
He can
Yep.
save it.
And that's it! A check goes from Trent Dork! And the Mudda's Wake is 1-0!
I don't know why he waited. I'm not sure what Trent was waiting for. He could have put the block up there and evened out the tower. And a great game from Robbie Fox, but on the other side, Trent's going to be thinking about that one for a long time. We saw multiple saves today, and for some reason, Trent just stared at it and watched it fall over. He had a lot of time to save that tower.
Pray for Big Daddy.
I don't know what he was thinking there.
A sudden finish in our finale.
One of you
The
need-
Mudda's
need
Wake
to get in here.
That was
1-0 in Group A. As for
can't believe
Team
it went down. That
Zarch,
was
they are tied for last. And they are at the Phillips Norelco locker down the stream with Vips.
I'm here with Team Zarch, one of the most efficient teams in the league. What went wrong there?
I mean, Jenga's a complicated game. It's hard to say exactly. I'll have to go back, watch the tape. But I think, honestly, it might have been the way the tower was racked up at the start. I don't want to make excuses for us, but it was a janky tower to start with.
Now, Trent, it is well known that you have a bachelor showing to do tonight.
Yeah.
Were you thinking about that while you were in the Stool Stream Stadium room?
No, I was totally focused on the game. I wasn't thinking about Tasha or Claire or any of that stuff. I would like to see a replay at some point because they were saying up in the booth that I had time to pull it out and put it right on top so it wouldn't fall. In the moment, it didn't feel like that much time, and maybe there was, but in the moment, it felt like a split second, so I don't know.
Okay, well, we're going to cut to that replay now. If you want to take a look,
Yeah.
there's you.
I'm pulling. Is this in?
There. Yeah, that's real time. Trent, there was time for you to get up there.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's enough time to get it up there because I would have had to, just throw it up there right now. I mean, that's in real time. That's not looking like I missed an opportunity there, but I could have maybe done it. But it looks like it was fast.
There might have been a little time there. It's debatable. I'm not sure. Back to you guys in the booth.
All right, Jeff, it's time for our close shave of the match presented by Phillips Norelco. It's going to be Trent's losing block. Break
it
this
has
one
to
down
be.
for us.
Trent's been at the wrong side of some bad luck in Jenga. I think this one was on him. He's going to regret this when he sees it in regular speed. We saw some saves today by Kelly Martin. Kate leveled out the tower with a lot less time to do it. He should have quickly put the block up there. I actually said out loud a little bit. I kind of Romo'd a bit. Not full. I didn't go full Romo. I said the tower was going to lean the other way away from him. That's where the way it was going. He didn't anticipate it. Did not read tower quickly. He would have evened it out. And I actually think if he would have evened it out, they probably would have won on the next turn. That is going to hurt Zarch, not the way they wanted to start. However, they're not the worst in this group. That still belongs to Goose Mode, Tommy and Frankie.
Tied for first place, Glenny Balls and Marty Mush. Mudda's Wake down the stream.
I'm with the Mudda's Wake, the winning team here. I'm with Mudda's Wake, the winning team here. There was a little controversy at the beginning. Marty was saying his equilibrium was off. You threw your hat off at one point to get in the zone. What brought your team together?
I mean, I threw my hat off on my last pull, and that turned out to be a good luck sign, did it not? As the next time around, Big Daddy Trent got a loss. It came down, and you know what? Worked out. We're 1-0.
I actually heard you on the sidelines telling Marty Mush he should have got that losing block that Trent pulled. Do you regret saying that?
Yeah, I guess so. I regret saying I didn't even know there was the same block. I had no idea, but worked out. And like I said, Vibs, we're 1-0. On to the next one.
Marty Mush, your fingers, can we get those on the camera? Other way. They're gross. Oh, ooh, okay, put them down. That's gross. They're very like Rajon Rondo's. He has very alien-like fingers. Do you think that is why you won, your fingers?
Oh, yeah, that helped me out a lot. I mean, me and Balls before the match planned to celebrate. He's sleeping on my couch tomorrow. We already knew we were going to win this. He's sleeping over in the Jersey City apartment. We're going to get whacked.
Absolutely. Vegas, baby. After we win this, let me tell you.
Men's trip to Vegas, men's trip to Montreal, wherever we're going, these guys mean business. Back to you guys in the booth.
All right, thank you so much, Vibs and Jeff. Some news to deliver. We have one winner. Congratulations to Weeg. That is 3 of the last 4 broadcasts where we've had a progressive jackpot winner. Weeg, 6 for 6, $500 coming your way. Congrats to Bear, 0 for 6, a $50 Barstool gift card coming your way. So the progressive jackpot once again resets from 500 to 500. That'll be on Monday for week 2. But Jeff, 1 week in the books. We've seen all but one team compete, one team twice. Let's hear your power rankings.
Yeah, I'm going to say the chalk number 1, Liz and Big Av. Number 2, also in Group C. Give me football team, PFT, and Kelly Martin. They were incredibly impressive today. Very smart. Maybe the smartest team we've seen. And then I'll say Prest, Big Cat, and Roan. Big Cat gets in the head of Billy easily, but I think Big Cat and Roan in general can do that for most people out there. And then bottom 3 teams, I'm going to say Berserkers, Billy, and Rudy. They were terrible. I unfortunately got to say, despite the fact I think Robbie's still one of the best 3 players in the league, Trent clearly, I don't know what happened today. I know he was complaining when he left, said he thinks I'm wrong. I'm telling you, I think he could have saved that tower. And then in the bottom, it's easily Tommy and Frankie. Tommy's performance going down is the worst thing we've seen so far after 1 week of this season.
Another look at our final losing block. Trent, a missed opportunity here. But what'd you hear from Glenny Balls in his post-game interview?
He called him like a dork or something. I don't know exactly what he said, but he slapped Trent a little bit, threw a block at Robbie. That's disgusting. We've seen a couple people who might get fined. It's not going to impact the actual game itself, but you have to figure the commissioner's going to talk to them and say, none of that shit. Like, what is that? It's just embarrassing to soil the league with that garbage. No one would ever do that to Glenny. Why would he do that to them?
We'll have to see if Commissioner Henry Lockwood lays down the law on any of those allegations. Next week's matchups already available on the Play Barstool app for both Monday and Thursday. In addition to the Pigskin Parlay, once again, Jeff, we're going to make it easier for you at home. $25,000, only 8 games against the spread. And then the 9th game is the exact Monday Night Football. So more in your favor. We got to have a winner eventually for that.
And the biggest one next week, the rivalry everyone wants. It's Pubes versus Pubes 2, the debut of the last team that has not gone, Nick and Frank the Tank.
All of that available in the Play Barstool app right
Look at this, Marty
now.
Already in here trying to get some shots up on the Jenga board. That's incredible. Look at this guy, dedicated to the game.
And Mudda's Wake already coming off that win, but they are 1-0, and we'll have to wait until next week to do it again. That'll do it for our broadcast today. Big shout out to everybody in our production truck. Hank, Sean, Stefan, Steve, Andrew, Colby, Pete, Max, Dylan. Hope I'm not forgetting anybody. I feel like I always do.
Kind of lost steam
Spider,
there.
our official, our silent reporter, Vibs, my broadcast partner, Jeff Tilo. I'm Jake Marsh signing off from the Triple S. We'll be back at it on Monday. This is Stool Streams presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer. Have a great week.